Hi, welcome back to Detailing World. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at how you can get thicker snow foam for less than £5. So you may remember a couple of months ago then when I upgraded all of my snow foam lance attachments to quick release for the new pressure washer, I also upgraded one of the orifices inside one of those. So as standard, this is what they look like. They come as about 1.4mm, and I changed one of these to a 1.1mm. So the replacement one that I picked up off eBay cost me a little over £3. I think they average £3 to £4, maybe £5 from a detailing supplier. And yeah, the idea is it's a smaller orifice, so you'd upgrade it from a 1.4 to say a 1.1 or a 1.2. And that then forces more pressure through that orifice and gives you thicker foam. I have tried this a couple of times since I fitted it, but I've not done a side-by-side comparison. So today we're going to take a look at how a 1.4 orifice compares to a 1.1. And we've got essentially the same snow foam lance as well. So this one here has got the 1.1 in it, and that one has got the 1.4. As I say, they are both near enough identical apart from the housing, but everything internal is all the same. I've also mixed up a solution in one jug, so the mixture in both bottles is going to be identical. I'm just going to mix up a bulk amount and then split that mix into two different bottles, and yeah, we'll see how they compare. So yeah, let's dive right into this. So starting off with the snow foam lance with a 1.4mm orifice, there was a problem with the connection. I think it had cross-threaded, and you can see in a moment the water and the solution wants to come out the back of the gun as well. And so I had to go out and swap that for another snow foam lance, which also had a 1.4mm orifice. Getting onto the snow foam, this is a very poor snow foam. It has been on the channel. I'm not going to mention what it is, but you will have seen it, and it's probably the worst snow foam I've ever used. However, I used it because it was quite an extreme test. So you can see that's from a 1.4mm. It doesn't really stick. I mean, it does make the wax look really good, as though the wax doesn't want it to stick, but you expect any snow foam to really stick to a car with some wax or ceramic on there. And as you can see, after literally 10-15 seconds, it's pretty much gone off. This is the 1.1mm orifice. It comes out a little bit thicker, as you can tell, but it's still not really good enough. As I said, this was the most extreme. This was the worst snow foam I've ever used. It is actually mixed at a 10-to-1 ratio. It's just not the best snow foam ever, but you can see the difference quite clear, and that's why I use this one to begin with, but we'll switch to a more normal snow foam in a moment. So with a more regular snow foam then, this is the 1.4mm orifice, and it comes out at your regular kind of thickness really when you mix it at 10-to-1. So this is what most of you will be expecting and will be used to. And then when put through a lance with a 1.1mm orifice, you can see it does come out a little bit thicker as well. And I'll say a little bit thicker, it's quite noticeably thicker. And we'll get to the end of this test in a minute or two, and you will see that it hangs around a lot longer because it is thicker. It gives your snow foam a longer dwell time as well, so that's another benefit. It's not just about having the thicker snow foam, because everyone knows thicker is not always better. However, it does allow the product to cling and stick around for a lot longer, so it's on the vehicle, on the paintwork, much longer to soften the road grime, the dirt, and get all of that removed. So the longer you can have it on there, the better. And especially in the warmer conditions as well, sometimes you don't want it to evaporate and you want it to come out quite thick, and just try and give yourself an extra minute or so of dwell time really. So at this stage then, we're about 90 seconds in since we sprayed the 1.1mm foam on the right hand side. The stuff on the left hand side probably had about 2 minutes. It was on probably 30 seconds before the 1.1mm, and you can see the difference in the two. I know one's been sat on a tad longer, but it's not a massive amount of difference. Again, we'll get back to it in a moment once they've been on 5 or 6 minutes, and you really will see the difference between the two products. We'll just get a few close-up shots here as well whilst we're at it. And then testing again, this time I sprayed the 1.1mm orifice first. This is the thickest version. Again, because the other side I sprayed the 1.4 first, I thought I'd spray the 1.1 first and give this the longer time to sit on the car. So here we go, this is the same snow foam as used on the driver's side through the 1.1mm orifice. And here we have the snow foam applied through the 1.4mm orifice, which instantly you can tell is a little bit runnier than the 1.1mm. So we've got 1.1 on the left and 1.4 on the right hand side, and again we'll just get a few close-ups and just look at the difference. I try and look at the cling time, so we'll get a few close-ups in a moment. We're just looking at how it falls off the arches and how it falls off the sills of the car. You can see on the 1.4mm side it sort of drips away a lot quicker, and on the left hand side, on the 1.1mm side, the droplets are a lot thicker and it comes off sort of like heavier and slower, thicker clumps. So it's just showing you it is sticking a lot more with the thicker 1.1mm orifice, and you're not actually using any extra product at all to get this thicker snow foam. So at this stage then, the driver's side has now had nearly 6 minutes of dwell time. And you can see the driver's front door is nearly still fully covered in snow foam. That's the 1.1mm orifice. The rear door is almost all gone. You can clearly see through, you can see the colour of the car through the snow foam there. And again, if you look at the windows, you can see the clear difference between the front and the back. So yeah, it just shows that the smaller orifice, for literally less than £5 or $5, you're going to get a lot thicker snow foam out of your snow foam lance. So you don't need to add any extra product to bulk it up or anything like that. You can stick with your usual 10:1 mix or whatever the dilution is that you currently use of your snow foam, and get a thicker blanket of snow foam over the car, just to give you a lot longer dwell time, particularly in the warmer weather as well. So yeah, I hope this comes in useful for you. Okay, so that's an easy way to get thicker snow foam for less than £5, just simply by replacing the orifice inside the snow foam lance. If you're not sure how to replace this, I have done a video in the past on how to service your snow foam lance. I'll put a link to that up there, but simply it's just a case of taking the brass part apart, and then the little orifice inside is just screwed in with a Phillips screwdriver. So just unscrew that one out and then put in the new smaller one. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, then please make sure you smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please do consider subscribing. Also check us out on Instagram. We're on there as Detailing World Official. I'm on there as Randomly Set. Check out our merch store if you want any t-shirts like this, and we'll see you in the next one. And motorbike.